Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever video in my new YouTube channel, Springlock Theories. My channel is mostly going to be about Five Nights at Freddy's theories. And if you don't know, you don't need to know all of Five Nights at Freddy's, but if you don't know a lot of it, I would suggest not looking at this video and watching this video because there's going to be spoilers. But apart from that, I wanted to ask you guys a question. What is your favorite animatronic? Mine personally is Bonnie. I just think Bonnie's really cool and all its variations are cool. That's in my opinion. But apart from that, if you want to put your answer in the comments, you can. But apart from that, let's get on to the theory. My theory today is going to be about how Charlie Emily survived getting spring-locked in the Twisted Ones book by Twisted Freddy. I'm just going to start off first with when we see Aunt Jen try to get her out of the suit. But I don't think that really makes sense, because if you get spring locked, you're either dead or your body's very messed up. Seriously, you should look at William Afton. He's not good. But apart from that, if Aunt Jen somehow did get her out from all the sharp spring locks, Charlie would be mangled, really mangled, or dead. So I don't really think that works in that context. So my real thoughts on this is that maybe if Aunt Jen got her out, she saw Charlie and saw, oh, this isn't good. She would not want that Charlie, because Charlie would most likely have a face not even a mother could love. But still, if there was no other way, she would probably take in Charlie. But that's not what I'm talking about today. Today I am talking, now onto my real thought is that Charlie's dad, Henry Emily, builds lots of animatronics. Henry built Charlie after the real Charlie was murdered by William Afton. And if he makes something he doesn't like, he immediately discards it, no hesitation. So I'm thinking in theory he would have a replacement to that. So maybe he would have a replacement Charlie in case that other Charlie was destroyed or made a mistake, or he made a mistake on Charlie and he needed to start over. So since Henry died, there's been no one really knows where he works except probably Aunt Jen and Charlie. Theoretically, I think it's his house, but we don't really know. So maybe Aunt Jen knew somewhere that Henry works and went there and found the replacement Charlie that Henry built to replace Charlie. In case Charlie he built before the replacement had a mistake in it or something. So maybe Aunt Jen brought that Charlie back to her house, and using some of the technological know-how that maybe Henry might have taught her, transferred normal Charlie's mind into the new Charlie's mind. So and this also makes sense because when Jessica and John found her, Charlie's body was basically untouched, and we know if that was the same body that got spring locked, she wouldn't just she wouldn't look like that. So maybe, yeah. So maybe the reason, yeah, that's basically, yes. I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So, and when Jessica and John found her, Charlie was sound asleep, saying where her aunt lived. I don't really remember where her aunt lived. I haven't read the book in a while, but... So, but still, when Charlie was found, she was saying where Aunt Jen lived, which she didn't know before. Or at least I don't think she knew before. So maybe when Aunt Jen was putting some of information into new Charlie's mind, she put some new information that Charlie didn't originally know into her mind. And also, her Aunt Jen was living in such a deserted place, like with no people. And I think the reason for this is because she didn't want anyone poking their noses where they're not supposed to, and finding out what she's actually doing, especially not Red Dress Charlie / Elizabeth. Because if she found Aunt Jen, she would kill Aunt Jen. And that actually does happen in the book, but she doesn't find Charlie. So, if Aunt Jen was living in a populated place, she wouldn't be in like privacy, and people would eventually figure out what she was doing. So I think that's the reason for that. And I think the reason Charlie was sound asleep, if I didn't say this already, was because the information going into her mind was like not as fast as Henry could do it, and Aunt Jen didn't know much about technology, so they had to make a compromise and make her asleep, so like all the information doesn't come rushing in her head and like make her like pass out or like overload. It came like slowly in her mind. Well, that's all for today's theory. I hope you enjoyed today's theory. If you made it this far in this video, that must mean you like it, right? Right? But I just thought of another theory. Well, if you want to find out what that theory is, just watch my next video. Because I'm not going to say it this video, that'd be spoiler. No one likes spoiling. But yes, I hope you enjoyed today's theory. If you agreed with my theory, put it down in the comments. If you didn't, that's perfectly fine. And remember, this is just a theory. This isn't real Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, until next time, goodbye. Oh, and try not to get spring locked. I really don't think it's that fun. Well, goodbye.